Pour yourself a cold one and join us for an hour filled to the brim with fun.
It hurts in my ears right now.
Entertainment.
Cheeky, bang, bang.
Information.
I need some water and a washcloth.
And a little weirdness.
Can I be a duck? Yeah, I don't think they want me to be a duck.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
A great show lined up for you right here on Happy Hour, and I have to say thank you to our sponsors that make it all possible. Ozark Barge and Dock. Docks built tough since 1988. Our veterinary, they are presenting our furry friends today, which we have a cat named Magic on the show today. Ozarks Amphitheater, our exclusive attraction of Happy Hour. Also thanks to American Elm Company for the fantastic decor that you brought. And to Serdike Yamaha, our year-round fun. That's going to be on the show. We hit the road with Serdike Yamaha. We also have Jenny Wall from our Watchdog Report. And we sit down with Glenn and Doug and talk about water safety right here at Lake of the Ozarks. All of that and more on Happy Hour.
Breaking Benjamin, live in concert in Camdenton, with special guests Bush and Another Day Dawns. See them live at Ozarks Amphitheater, May 11th. Get tickets now at ozarksamp.com. For more, visit breakingbenjamin.com. Get tickets now.
Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock now celebrating 35 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 35 years.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the Polar Plunge to festivals parades, Aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with your host, DJ Kyle, and we have Jenny Wall here with the Watchdog Report. Jenny, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, I am so glad that you're on the show today. There is so much to cover in this issue of the Watchdog Report. If you're not familiar, the Watchdog Report, you could pick these up. There's so much information about our local and state government and things that are going on. As I was reading through here, something that just jumped out at me is ATF confrontation. That seems like something that maybe we need to talk about a little bit here.
It's hot in town right now.
Yeah.
It's the thing. The Watchdog Report is always about getting citizens interested and providing them information so that they will themselves become more involved in county government and in state government. We're so close to Jeff City. So I think most people are aware that the ATF sent a letter, a very short, non-professional 2-sentence letter to the county planning and zoning folks asking for information about specific gun shop owners were they in violation of zoning rules. And it was, I think it was bait. Personally, I read it. There was nothing explaining why they wanted the information. It was just I think they
trying
were
to gather some information.
dude.
Huh?
I think they were sitting around the office in Kansas City having coffee, and somebody went, "Oh, it's kind of a boring week," and somebody said, "Hey, let's poke Camden County.
Yeah,
let's just
absolutely.
give them a little poke and see what they're doing." So the Camden County Commission did absolutely the right thing and immediately pushed back with a letter that says our county employees and elected office holders cannot provide you this information. It's in violation of our Second Amendment Protection Act. And it's federal government. What you're doing is federal government overreach. And no. And actually, Presiding Commissioner Ike Skelton was on Glenn Beck talking about it last week. Yeah, that's on Facebook. You can find that. It was great little interview. It was lovely. He's so good at this. It's just true. The thing that I focused on when this came up in the commission meeting that I attended was I wanted to follow up with the commission, and I think Marty McGuire, the assessor, spoke up, and I think he's involved in this conversation. We have to find the right way for these gun shop owners and other citizens to acquire the information directly from the county that they need to satisfy these federal government requests. We don't want folks to lose their business license, or in this case, their federal firearms license. So we have to find a way to stand up for our rights and not cost these people their businesses in the meantime.
Yeah,
so
probably a fine line to skate to try to be
right. And the county, everyone in the room jumped right on that and said, yes, we'll find a way. We'll put the information out, tell people. So I'm going to work with Marty to maybe in next month's Watchdog publish a little process that says if you need this, here's where you go and how you ask for it. Yeah, because we don't want to punish business owners that we're supporting the beliefs that they have and protecting their rights.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's interesting. So.
And I also noticed in this issue of the Watchdog Report, a lot of stuff are going on in Jeff City. There's a lot of new bills that are happening.
Yeah.
Tell us, can you cover a little bit about what's going on here in our backyard in Jefferson City?
Yeah, it seems a more even more contentious session this time than usual. Right now, they are in the throes of the arguments and discussions and game playing of what amendments are being added to what bills, which of course they're never supposed to do because we have a law here in Missouri that says one bill, one name, one topic on a bill.
Yeah, I've always wondered that when they just keep piling stuff in.
And then they completely ignore it and play all these strange games. It's very frustrating, and this paper has a lot of my personal opinion in it. And sorry guys, that's what it is.
I love it. I love it. You keep us connected.
A lot of old fuddy-duddies around here agree with me because we think alike, right? But it's incredibly frustrating for us, for the constituents, to see our government, our state government, struggle to pass not just conservative legislation, but Republican legislation. I personally am a conservative, but not everyone is, and I'm okay with that. That dialogue is from left clear over to right is how we work things out and how it's supposed to work. But we elect, and I don't mean we particularly here in Camden County, it's all over the state, but we elect, for example, our state senator is Mike Burns-Cutter. Our state representative here in Camden County is Lisa Thomas. Lisa is a wonderful person, not a warrior, but a good, solid voting conservative. Mike Bernskoetter is like Justin Brown. He is very heavily influenced by lobbyists and other powers than his constituency. And most of Camden County did not vote for him, but he had power in other counties. I'm not sure that when folks go to the ballot box, that they have the information they need to make a good decision.
Yeah.
Or to attend events where these folks are speaking and ask the right questions. So I think that we need to look more at what bills our representative and our senator propose, what they sponsor and co-sponsor, instead of this crazy try to keep track of how they vote during the session. Because bills change in committee, so what's a good vote for a bill one time is a bad vote the next time because the content of the bill has changed because of the influence of committee members.
That's smart thinking. I never even thought of it that way, but it is true, because normally as a bill starts out, it ends up growing into something totally different than what it started out with.
Yes. So Ron Calzone, who's a conservative advocate in Jeff City and a wonderful person, works really hard on behalf of freedom, of personal freedom. He years ago, he and several others tried to count these votes and keep a scorecard on these guys, and it's very time consuming, and it has proved impossible to do. I think that we can back up and look, some office holders have 1 or 2 bills they propose, some have 20, right? And Senator Bernskoetter is one of those, for example, that has 15 or 20 bills, none of which I read to be conservative. So I think we need to take those bills, read them, rank them. Are they left, are they right, or are they nothing burgers in the middle? He has a lot of nothing burgerness, right?
I see.
Like he wrote a bill that changes the board that manages the retirement plan for the state employees, okay? This bill removes the board of people and gives the power to one person. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe the board was hurting the employees. Maybe they were abusing tax law. I do not know. But I've written several emails and nobody's telling me.
Yeah.
So
it's just kind of hush-hush.
You have no way to know the powers at play or what's really the right thing to do. So I think we need to carry an analysis of the bills that they sponsor and co-sponsor into a report that says, are they left? And I'm not saying left is bad. I'm just saying, are they left? Are they right? Or are they just looking busy? I would rather have someone take a very strong liberal view and a very strong conservative view and then work to the middle instead of, I'm not going to ruffle any feathers. I'm just going to get name recognition so I can get reelected and not really push my agenda.
Yeah.
Because if you are elected by Camden County, it's pretty for sure that you've held yourself out as a conservative. Now, what I think is a conservative and what others do are often not the
might
same
be different
thing.
things.
I think tax credits are not conservative, right? Any kind, even agribusiness. And so Representative Thomas and I had that discussion. In last month's Watchdog, there was a very nice interview with her, and we don't agree necessarily, but we have that dialogue.
Yeah, you can talk it out.
That's a lovely thing. Yes, whereas Senator Bernskoetter has nothing to say to me. I think anyone in Camden County, because he knows might end up in the Watchdog report. We didn't vote for him, so he doesn't really want to talk to us. But I think we can do that, and I think the Watchdog is going to take some steps to publish that.
Yes. Now, Jenny, how can people get a hold of the Watchdog report?
Well, you can.
I know we have some online, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Watchdogreport.com is now up and running. It's very simple. I don't have huge art skills like Mr. Gist does, but and by the way, I wanted to thank Neil for coming in.
Absolutely.
He's just the best. So all issues are at watchdogreport.com. You can. The best way to get it, I think, is send me an email at contact@ WATCHDAWG report.com, and that comes straight to me, and I'll put you on the list. And we've got working towards 200 people that receive it in their email.
Nice.
These beauties cost money, and there's a few of us that throw some bucks in. For $10, you can get 30 copies. You can help us do 30 copies with a $10 donation. But the donation information is on the bottom of the second page. You can donate directly to Design and Print here in Camdenton, and that helps them get it out. It helps us get it out to the Office Neighborhood Pub and the Rusty Rooster. We're at the Cozy Cafe. Several of the tire shops in the area have them, so people can read them while they're waiting for their tires.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to kind of grow that because I think people really see them there. And Trails End Barbecue down the road here has it. Used to be Smokin' Jones. There's usually a few at Skelton Key and Lock if you stop by to say hi to those guys. And Firefly Valley Farms Coffee down here, which you must go to.
Yeah,
and
fantastic
drink.
place.
Yeah, pistachio latte is my favorite. And and they're sitting inside the door there for
Absolutely. Pick one up, read it. It gets us connected to our local government that's going on, and even state government. So thank you so much, Jenny, for coming in with the Watchdog Report.
Thank you.
Bless you, girl.
Much.
Bless you.
Thank
So
you.
check out your Watchdog. You know where to pick them up, and you can check out watchdog.com, watchdogreport.com.
That's it.
Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock now celebrating 35 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 35 years.
Hey, you might have heard about the fire that happened at Ozarks Amphitheater just recently. I want to let you know the show must go on. They say that it's not affecting any of their shows that they have coming up. And as the exclusive attraction of Happy Hour, we want to let you know about some upcoming shows. Breaking Benjamin with special guest Another Day Dawns happening Thursday, May 11th. Mark your calendars. Also, the Avett Brothers are coming in with special guest Government Mule. That's happening Friday, June 16th. Don't forget, get your tickets online, ozarksamp.com.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hey, welcome to another edition of Year-Round Fun with Surdike Yamaha. We have Greg and Mason here with us. Guys, we have a great lineup of toys back behind us. Tell us what we have going on here.
Well, I hope you're here to have some fun, because I'm going to have some fun.
I'm here to go fast. I got my race suit on.
It looks like it. I thought maybe you were going to cook some food for us.
Well,
Is that
maybe
a barbecue outfit? What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dressed up like a hillbilly, and you look like Rick Unser.
Well, it's shake and bake. We gotta get this thing going here.
All right. Yeah, we brought some Yamahas. They're going to be a lot of fun. So Mason's going to tell us how to do it, and I got my new goggles, so I'm in good shape.
Yep.
Let's go have some fun at the Ozarks.
Yeah, we're here at the Loop, guys. Brought a lot of good lineup of our Yamahas. We got the RMAX 4 1000, RMAX 2, the YXZ 1000, and the Viking 700. We're here geared up, ready to go have some fun with some staff and some families, and we'll see what we can get into. Yeah.
We're taking over the Loop today. So
Yeah.
thanks for having us out here, by the way. The Loop is a great place. If you haven't been here yet, because this is my first time, join us, because it's going to be a great place to get out and eat some dirt. Good organic dirt. That's what we're eating today.
Well, now I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we do this?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Let's do it.
You
Come
know-
on.
you know where the hell-
I'm going. Let's go. Let's go fast. This is epic. This is like the coolest thing ever.
As you can see, this is rugged terrain, super rugged terrain out here. One thing Yamaha does, they overbuild stuff. I mean, they build it to last years and years of abuse in this type of environment. Everything from the bearings, the brakes, the frame. We've been a dealer for 50 years, sold a lot of different brands of product. None of them hold up like the Yamaha. So this place is going to be selling a lot of parts for different companies out there. But I tell you what, the Yamahas are going to come out on top as far as handling this stuff.
When you buy a Yamaha, this is one of those purchases, it's going to be your one purchase, and that thing's going to last you forever.
It seems like families will buy a Yamaha and it will get passed on from one kid to the next generation to the next generation. I've got an old Yamaha four-wheeler right now we're fixing to pull out of storage. It's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Still runs good. My little granddaughters are going to be riding it here probably Easter weekend. So
Nice.
yeah, that is a good thing about Yamaha.
And it looks like there's no lack of additions. I've noticed in the console, as we're driving, there's places that you could probably add extra features down the road if you want to, upgrade or make
oh
it
my gosh,
more
sky's the
beefy.
limit.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me some of the things they do add necessities to these Yamahas, Mason.
Yeah, I mean, you can add just about anything you can think of, pretty much stereo, full cab system, heat. It's just unbelievable. A lot of the new Yamahas are starting to come with winches. So that's definitely a benefit. They're really just trying to, make it a family-oriented, family fun. With the addition to the RMAXs, the RMAX 4s, it's a perfect machine for trail riding, for going down to the dock, for doing whatever. I mean, it's pretty awesome what Yamaha's done in the last 10 years, not to mention the years previous as well.
Yeah. And real quick question, I noticed on the back of this one, there's it looks to be some kind of like hauling setup. Is
Yeah,
for
it's
trailer
exactly
or for what would the purpose
So
be?
these machines we're using today, they're also a utility machine, not just recreation.
Okay.
I mean, if you've got a farm or a ranch and you want to hook up a trailer, haul some wood, haul some hay, haul some ass,
Yeah.
it'll do it all. One of the great things about this farm equipment Most of the time it's tax exempt when you buy these, when you have a farm. So a guy can save a lot of dough, use this on his farm, keep his cattle happy, keep his kids happy, just have a great time.
Absolutely, and have fun when you're not working on the farm too.
Exactly.
Cut
I always
loose.
say, work's not supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be fun.
That's
So,
right. This makes it fun.
Yeah, get you a Yamaha, have some fun like we do.
Oh, another edition of year-round fun. Greg, thank you so much for taking me out
I even
today.
let you drive.
I know, that was absolutely epic. Mason, thank you so much for showing us the
we
trails.
had a blast.
And tell us a little bit more about these machines that we've already seen today and just seen them in action, but tell us some of the high points
Well,
here.
I'm going to let Mason tell us about the machines, but I'm going to tell you something about the experience we just had.
Yeah.
We just came out here in the Ozark Hills and we ate dirt.
Yeah, that's right.
We are all much smarter for eating this dirt right here. We're not sitting at home watching TV or playing with our computers. This is where it's at. Come out here, enjoy this fun. It's a beautiful country God gave us. Eat some dirt on a Yamaha. So tell us about these Yamahas.
The great thing is these trails here at the Loop, it's just beauty, and the cave and the lake view and just the water, everything is just absolutely spectacular out here at the Loop. So yeah, let's talk about these machines a little bit, Mason.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we want to thank Hardin and the Sunderlands for letting us have fun out here at the Loop on our Yamahas. We brought a wide range of our Yamaha 1000s and the YXZ, and just to prove that, you know, a utility Viking can do almost as much as some of the more off-road machines. But the great features of these R-Maxes, it's unbelievable. There's different modes on them. You can have rock mode, crawl mode, trail mode, sport mode. It's unbelievable. With the electronic suspension, you can pretty much go anywhere. Come see us at Surdike Yamaha. We got plenty in stock. We got a experienced staff that can help you and an awesome service department. Come see us in Osage Beach at Surdike Yamaha.
And the other great thing is, not only is it the sales, but it's the service after the sales. If someone wants to upgrade their machine, you got it all taken care of, right?
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, we'll service after the sale. We've got all kinds of coverages for warranty and service in the future as well. We do take trade-ins. We love trade-ins. We do have used machines, great used Yamahas as well, and you know, we can kind of fit whatever you guys are looking for.
Make sure you stop and see all of our friends at
Surdike Yamaha!
At Gary Surdike, you're right on a reputation. You're right on a reputation. Now.
Breaking Benjamin, live in concert in Camdenton, with special guests Bush and Another Day Dawns. See them live at Ozarks Amphitheater, May 11th. Get tickets now at ozarksamp.com. For more, visit breakingbenjamin.com. Get tickets now.
Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock now celebrating 35 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 35 years.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the Polar Plunge to festivals parades parades, Aquapalooza, and boat shows. Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've got to love Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hello, welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle, and we have from the Water Safety Council, we have Doug Beck and Glenn Trinkler. Thank you, fellas, for coming on the show with us today.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yes, this is wonderful.
We're here to talk about some water safety and ways to keep your family nice and safe when you're out on the water during this summer. So we've got a lot of, you guys have some great things that are coming up. Let's talk about May 13th. We have a Water Safety Council, the annual boating and water safety seminar. This is your 5th one, right?
Yeah, this is our 5th one, and this one's going to be held at Camdenton High School at 662 Laker Road in Camdenton, and it's free to the public, and it's a kid-friendly event. And I tell you what, your kids are going to come because they will have a chance to meet Captain Scallywag in person.
Yes.
He will be there to meet and greet and also give some talks. And we've got, speaking of that, we've got some good speakers that's going to be part of it. We've got, of course, Deputy Chief Mark Amsinger from the Mid-County Fire Department will be there. We got Alice Dennison, who is our main feature speaker, and he's going to be talking about why it's important to have boating education and learning how to boat.
Yes.
We have Jeremy Anderson, General Manager of Big Thunder, and he's going to be talking about performance boats and the effects that it has on the lake, and people kind of wonder about that, how safe they are, and you're going to find they're very safe. You're going to find Camelia Malika, who is a water safety advocate and the creator of the education and outreach of the Brian and Nathan Crease Foundation. Okay. Brian was her husband, and Nathan was her son. And they were out fishing one day, and they did not return. They drowned, and she was talking about how that influenced her to make this foundation and the importance of wearing a life jacket and importance of water safety and everything that goes with that. We have Captain Mike Penlensky will be there, of the Coast Guard or of the Water Patrol, and then we'll have the Captain Bender from the United States Coast Guard will be there also to talk about that. Safety on the water, and then Kirby Lisman will be there from the Kirby School of Wake, the ultimate water sport experience, and that's going to be really exciting to see the things that he does. So there's going to be vendors that will be there, and then this program kind of includes, we have activities for the kids, including things like a fun life jacket relay. And
that's cool.
What they do is they go out and they'll have all kinds of life jackets on, and small ones, big ones, too big, some in wrap, and they have to get there, and there'll be prizes for that. The kids will get a free tackle box. We have 200 tackle boxes that we're going to give to them, so come and get your tackle box. Bring the kids, and there's going to be food trucks there. There's a lot of other kid activities as well. I just wanted to mention that. And we're going to have a Water Patrol boat there. We're going to have a Coast Guard boat there. We're going to have a fire boat there. What did I miss?
Auxiliary boat.
Auxiliary boat will be there. And we're going to have Coastie, or Little Laker, which is a little robotic boat that will be floating around and the kids can talk to it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we are a non-for-profit organization, the Water Safety Council is. And this is a free event. This is our, like you said, this is our fifth one that we're having. The whole idea is boater education and boater safety is what we want to have. So come on out. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning there at Camden High, goes until 1, and it's going to be a real great event. And then after that, we're going to be having a dedication ceremony and a proclamation given by the Missouri State Legislature for some life jacket loaner stations. And Glenn can tell more about that.
So what the Water Safety Council's done, again, our goal and our purpose is safety activities and concerns here at the lake. So about a year and a half ago, we decided that we wanted to put up some life jacket loaner stations. And what those are, basically they're wooden stations that we're putting up at various locations, Public Beach 2, Public Beach 1, Ha Ha Tonka, even Frankie and Louie's has decided they want one.
That's really
great. And the purpose of these stations is they're going to be supplied with very sized, mostly child life jackets and a couple adults. And when you show up to swim, if you're an adult and say, hey, we forgot the kid's life jacket, or I don't have one, but I don't feel safe having my child swim in these waters without one. So they can go into the life jacket station, borrow one, the kid wears it, and when they're done, they simply put it back. It's ventilated, so they'll dry out
and
so forth. Yep. In fact, I've even got the local Boy Scout troops. One of the scouts is, for his Eagle Scout project, community project, he is helping us to build these stations.
That is great. Just getting everyone involved.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The scouts are really excited about that, doing the construction and the painting and the whole 9 yards on that.
That's great.
The life jackets have been donated to us by various companies, Bombora, CETO, for instance, Water Patrol, Camden County Health Department. We've also received donations of money for the materials to buy the life jackets, and materials for the stations. So we are planning on putting up as many as 7 or 8 in the area over the next 6 months.
I think that's such a great thing, because as a lake resident, it's always disheartening to hear, after a big busy weekend or something, that someone drowned on the lake. They fell off the boat or something, and they didn't have a life jacket. Now, the life jackets that we have on now are quite different from the ones that I can recall wearing when I was younger. They're lightweight. And there's a rip cord here that you can, I'm not going to pull it here on air because that would be fun, hopefully not accidentally, but you rip this, or when you fall into the water,
it automatically inflates.
It will automatically inflate, so you're not wearing a big heavy jacket around, if you will.
And they're a lot cooler. They're not only cool looking, but it's cooler. They're not hot.
That's right.
And you might be wondering why we are wearing a life jacket.
Yeah, I just thought maybe we were waiting for some rain or something. I didn't know.
Well, we don't know. We could just run out and get in the water. We're not that far.
They pop if you got in the rain.
Yeah.
But we're having a Wear Your Life Jacket to Work Day contest from May 13th to May 19th. And so I need a picture from you all of the best group, best individual, from your best pet. Let's get them wearing a life jacket. We've had some past winners. One was a horse wearing a life jacket.
That's awesome.
We've had the kids wearing life jackets. We've had Lake Regional Hospital, about half the nurses were wearing life jackets. So send a entry in of a photo of either an individual or a group or your best pet to info@lozwatersafetycouncil.com, and you will win a prize.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see all the pictures of everyone wearing their life jackets. Again, that's May 13th to 19th, Wear Your Life Jacket to Work Day. And again, May 13th, the annual Boating and Water Safety Seminar. Where could people go to get more information on the seminar itself?
You can register. We'd like you to register. And the reason why we want you to register is we know how many people are going to be there. But you can register at lozwatersafetycouncil.com/events.
All right, check that out. Make sure you register. Make sure you go out and see these fun guys and all the other events that they have, all the other things they have, the food trucks, the games for the kids, all the boats to check out. I think it's going to be an amazing event, and I wish you guys the best of luck on this one.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully I'll be wearing this May 13th, my start date.
There you go.
That's right. We have a whole lot more of Happy Hour coming up after this.
Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock now celebrating 35 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 35 years.
Hey, you might have heard about the fire that happened at Ozarks Amphitheater just recently. I want to let you know the show must go on. They say that it's not affecting any of their shows that they have coming up. And as the exclusive attraction of Happy Hour, we want to let you know about some upcoming shows. Breaking Benjamin with special guest Another Day Dawns happening Thursday, May 11th. Mark your calendars. Also, the Avett Brothers are coming in with special guest Government Mule. That's happening Friday, June 16th. Don't forget, get your tickets online, ozarksamp.com.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. Hey, for the gorgeous Wild Will, I'm Uncle Chris, and we got a great cup of coffee show for you this week. Osage Beach Mayor Harmison is on. Big things going on in Osage Beach.
So many developments there, plus Jeff Renetti with Ballparks National on to talk about their sportsmanship initiative.
And usually when cops show up to your birthday party, it's not good, but we have a birthday party with cops that's greatness.
For one Max Hollingsworth, plus the Surdike House officially for sale. Tell you about that and a whole lot more on this week's show.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Oh, very.
I'm gonna take everything I have not to lose it during this. How are we going?
Yeah. Oh, we've been recording.
Oh no. Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends here on Lake TV, presented by our veterinary. Today is chaotic. 1, we're sitting on the floor. 2, we have a very chaotic cat that may or may not appear on screen. But just know that if Magic is the kitty's name, correct? If Magic does not appear on screen, Magic is flopping around in the background.
We may get a flash of Magic
Yes.
going back and
Oh,
forth.
just slowly walk
We were
through.
sitting
Hello.
down because she was up here.
Yeah. And She does what she wants, as most cats do, but especially this cat. This is Mary Meow Me Tilly. I realize I didn't introduce her. There's a lot of distractions with Magic. She's all over the place, so we apologize in advance. So Magic is fun. I say that, my goodness, I say that she's chaotic, but in the best way. I mean, look at this. So, tell me more about her.
Okay, so we had Magic on the show a little while back, back when we did the episode that was all the 6-month-old kittens that we had at the time, and she was in the kitten room. So she was on then, and then she got adopted for a while.
Yeah.
Magic does that little chitter sound that a lot of black cats do. That's very cute. So her first adopter came in and fell in love with the little chittery noises and how vocal she was, and took her home. And she had her for a few weeks, and then she called up and she said, "I can't do this anymore. She keeps attacking me, and I had to put her in the bathroom because it's just not working out." So Magic came back, and we had her in the kitten room again for a while, and then she seemed to be bored. You know, I mean, those are smaller kennels in there. As she was getting bigger, you know, not a lot of space, we decided to try her in the big cat room.
Yeah.
And that just didn't work out at all. She was attacking other cats.
Oh, man.
And she wasn't being very friendly to the people who were going in there. So we kind of put her in timeout. We're in one of our isolation rooms. This is a room that we originally set up for when we had sick animals so that we could isolate them away from the rest of the population. But sometimes we have ones that don't do well with others, and they end up in here. So that's why she's in here. So Magic, we believe, will be best as the only pet in the household. Okay. And now that she is in here by herself and not getting that stimulation from the other animals that she was not enjoying, then she is extremely friendly with the people. She does do that little love nip thing, you know. She's not, and you know, sometimes it's a little harder than she may intend.
She has done it a couple of times to me.
Yeah, but it's
and
not
like you said, it's not super hard.
Yeah, and it's not in an aggressive way.
No.
She's not trying to attack you. She's not trying to hurt you on purpose. It's just her way of showing love.
Yeah.
She was originally found as a single kitten. She was in a foster home. This was back last year when we had the ringworm outbreak. And if our viewers remember the pasta litter, Tortellini was one of them. She was fostered by the same lady who fostered the pasta litter originally, but she was a singleton. And a lot of times single cats, when they don't have interaction with their mamas and with siblings at a very young age, they get what they call singleton syndrome.
Yeah.
One of mine has that very bad. She does not know how to play like a regular cat. And I just last night, she will flop down next to me, and like if I'm standing she comes to me when I'm at the refrigerator, she will flop down on the floor next to me and bite me on the back of the ankles. And that's her way of showing love, because she doesn't know any different. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is with Magic. You know, she didn't get that kitty interaction when she was little to be, you know, her siblings or her mama would have put a stop to the nipping and you know, that, you know, ouch, this hurts. They would have swatted her. They would have, you know, would have corrected her, and she didn't get that as a little kitten. So she finds that as her way of showing love. But
yeah, she's super great. I mean, obviously extremely playful. She's all over the place. But like I said, it's like the perfect amount of chaos because it's really entertaining. Off camera, she just spontaneously flops over and like just really fast. So
just run across the room and
just flop. Yes, she's tons of fun, lots of energy, and she's okay with being pet. I think you mentioned when we walked in here that she's not super great at being picked up.
Right.
She's not a huge fan of that.
Yeah, when she'll come to you, she will want to be petted. She likes that, you know, kind of on her own terms. Loves to play. Not real fond of being handled, being picked up.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that might not have been what was happening in the original adoption household. I think the lady may have been trying to pick her up and handle her, and then that was why she was reacting the way she was.
which is understandable. So, obviously looking for a home that doesn't have a cat. Do you know how she would do around dogs?
We do not really know. As far as we know, she's never been around dogs, so I would probably at this point say probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
And she's probably just going to have to be the only pet in the household.
Yeah. So a household
but she's full of energy. I mean, with this
Tons.
cat, you're not going to need anything else.
she's the whole package. So yeah, definitely a house that is willing to respect her boundaries. I think if people kind of struggle to do that with animals because it's like, oh, you're small, so I should be able to pick you up. But, cats have boundaries like humans do. So yeah, respecting her boundaries and just letting her be her chaotic self. She's tons of fun.
Yes.
So of course, you can apply to Adopt Magic at ozarkscatandcanine.com. You can swing by the shelter to meet her. She's a lot of fun. Like, you could just spend days in here just playing with her. She has so much energy.
Even if you're not in the mood to adopt, or you can't take, if you've got other cats and you can't take her home, come by and visit her.
Just hang out.
She loves the attention. She loves to spend time with people, and you can come in and help socialize her.
And there's the flop.
Yep.
We got a flop.
Flop.
Look at that. So I recently heard of something called bobcat fever. Can we talk about that? What is that?
Okay, so bobcat fever is one of the many reasons why when we adopt out cats, we want them to be indoors only.
Okay.
Bobcat fever is a tick-borne disease.
Oh.
The way that they get it is by being bit by a tick who is affected with it. Humans cannot get it.
Okay.
Dogs cannot get it. It only affects cats. And by the time you realize your cat has it, it's pretty much too late. If it is not treated, it is basically 100% mortality rate.
Oh, man.
If it is treated and caught in time, 50 to 60% survival rate.
Oh, wow.
It's a very deadly disease that is completely preventable by keeping your pets indoors and by keeping them on flea and tick treatment all the time. Because even if your cat doesn't go out, there is that rare opportunity that you might track a tick back in your house. But by keeping them inside, you're keeping them safe, and then keeping them on the flea and tick so that if you bring anything into the house, they're protected from that.
Yeah.
Bobcat fever will cause, the signs of it would be loss of appetite, being lethargic, possibly vomiting, fever, just that lack of energy. And a lot of times people will see the beginning signs of it and they think, oh, my cat's just having an off day. Oh, he's got an upset stomach. He doesn't feel like eating today. And then by the time you realize that there's something actually going on and you get it in, the treatment is very expensive. It can run in the thousands of dollars. Woo. And it is not, depending on how quickly it's caught, it's not guaranteed to help. I personally only know one person who adopted a cat from us, and the cat got bobcat fever, and she spent thousands of dollars, and he did survive, but he's got some residual issues from it. Most of the people that I have talked to that have had a cat who has caught it, the cat has ended up passing or having to be euthanized for medical reasons. And it can be a very painful death for them. Man. So that is something we definitely want to see people, avoid.
Yeah.
And so keep your kitties inside.
Yes.
And keep them on flea and tick treatment, even when they are inside, to help prevent anything. That way, if they do, kitties sometimes like to. You open the door and they rush out, and then they realize. I know. I've had a couple of mine. They get real brave and they run out the door, and then they stop and they look around and they're like,
it back.
"Oh no, I went back in." But even that few seconds outside, they could still have something jump on them.
You never know. Yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry.
We want to keep them safe because it is. The ticks are already horrible this year. Every animal that we have had brought in for the last few weeks that has been outdoors for any length of time has come in just absolutely covered in ticks.
Man.
We've had some dogs that just head to toe.
Goodness.
Spending hours. We give them the flea and tick treatment, and that kills them.
Yeah.
But then we're spending hours bathing them and picking ticks off of them and all because they don't all just fall off on their own.
Goodness.
But
So
they're bad this year,
Yes.
and the warmer it gets, it's just going to get that much worse.
Yeah. So definitely flea and tick prevention. Keep your kitties inside and dogs if you can also. So again, you can adopt magic and the chaos that comes with it. Or just come hang out. Seriously, just chill in this room. Like she said, she enjoys the attention. And again, you can fill out an application at ozarkscatandcanine.com. That does it for another edition of Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. Thanks for watching Lake TV. Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hey, you might have heard about the fire that happened at Ozarks Amphitheater just recently. I want to let you know the show must go on. They say that it's not affecting any of their shows that they have coming up. And as the exclusive attraction of Happy Hour, we want to let you know about some upcoming shows. Breaking Benjamin with special guest Another Day Dawns happening Thursday, May 11th. Mark your calendars. Also, the Avett Brothers are coming in with special guest Government Mule. That's happening Friday, June 16th. Don't forget, get your tickets online, ozarksamp.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Happy Hour. Again, I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Want to say thanks to our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. Our veterinary, Ozark Barge and Dock, Surdike Yamaha, Ozarks Amphitheater, our exclusive attraction of Happy Hour. Thank you again for all of your support. And I want to say thanks to our guest that we had on today, Jenny Wall, for the Watchdog Report. Thank you for getting us a little bit closer to our local and state government. Also, that Surdike Year-Round Fund, what a great time that was. Doug and Glenn from our Water Safety Council, and of course, our furry friends. We'll see you guys next week on Happy Hour.